Hi everyone. So in this video, we will be discussing about marketing mix. So to begin with, let's start with marketing mix. What we mean by marketing. So marketing means that whenever companies try to promote their product, that is called basically marketing. And how do they market? We will study those components in the mix component. So mix has four uh, ways to promote the product. First is product, price, promotion, and place, as discussed in the previous video. So you can understand the product component as attracting the consumers by um, manipulating or changing the packaging of the product or changing the shape of the product so that when the consumers are looking at the product, they are more attracted to that product, right? So all those kind of changes and the studies of how human or the consumer's behavior will change basis the shape or how the product is looking, it comes under the product part. And the second one is the price. So that is very obvious because if you consider an example of let's say there are five competitors of a product in the market, and the product is same in all the characteristics. But if let's say my concerned company decreases the price of the product by, let's say, 5 rupees, then all the consumers will be more inclined to buy my product, right? So lesser the price, people will be more attracted to that product, right? So, and the third P we will be discussing is the place. So, you can understand this place component by taking an example, right? So, let's say that you enter a supermart and let's say you a product is kept in the shelf which is in front of you. So, you will be more inclined to that product because or in other way, the likelihood of that product being sold increases as compared to the product which is kept on the upper shelf, which is not visible to our eyes, right? So there is a lot more studies going behind how the companies should place their product and in which shelf they should place the product, right? And then the finally comes promotion, which means that companies try to promote their product by using various advertisements, like as we see on televisions and OTT platforms, right? So companies advertise their product. You can take an example of Oreo, maybe. Like, let's say we played an advertisement for Oreo biscuit on on the TV when the consumer watched that advertisement, and then after some days, he went to the supermart, and if he remembers that Oreo ad, and because of that previously, he was buying Sunfeast, but it might happen that now, because of that ad, the consumer is buying the Oreo biscuit. This is how all these four P's, product, price, place, and promotion. These four mix of these four P's help the companies to influence the consumer behaviors. And when I say a mix of these four P's, which means that the company is employing how the product should look like, how the price should be in a competition with other competitors, and how the product should be placed in a particular shelf at a particular position, and how and what advertisement should be placed in front of the consumers so that all these four help the company to promote the sales of their product by changing the human behavior or by changing the consumer behavior. So this is all about what is marketing mix, and in the next video we will be discussing about what is the data that we will be using for the modeling part, right? And yeah, so see you in the next video. Bye.